Ask you something. You ever notice how wanting to be free somehow makes you a threat to the people who want to force their weird rainbow flag shit down your throat? Like somehow the guy who just wants to be left in peace is more dangerous than the people who are robbing him blind? More dangerous than the people who are trying to push insanity on your children? The government can freeze your bank account. They can take your children. They can force medical procedures. They can censor your speech. They can take your property. They can tax you into the ground. But somehow, I'm the extremist for wanting to be left alone. Listen, man, do whatever you want to do. It's none of my business. I could give a shit about most of it until you start trying to shift the raising of children and the next generation. That shit is out of bounds, and we're not going to stand for it anymore. But now, they've brainwashed the most miserable people in this country using SSRIs and propaganda to hate the rest of us. It's fucking unreal. And I'm done with the people with the coexist stickers on their cars, burning shit down and staying up to all hours of the night, sending me hate mail and threatening me. Leave me alone. It'd be one thing if it was just the government that we had to deal with, because at least when they crush you, they do it in the open. But now we've got mentally ill, purple-haired lunatics who just do whatever feels right in the moment. Whether that's shout at you, attack you, jump in front of your car, stab you, shit, they don't care. It's open season for all of them. And it's because they're so miserable in their lives that they'll do whatever it takes to make sure that you're just as miserable as they are too. And here's the thing. When you say something as simple as, I just want to live free. I just want to provide for my family. And I just don't want to be owned by a corrupt machine. They slap a label on you. They call you a conspiracy theorist. They call you radical. They call you an extremist. And then they'll turn around and use radical rhetoric to incite violence from the blue hairs. Freedom used to be the default. Now it's considered defiance. And they say it's all about your safety, but it's really about submission. They don't want you self-reliant. They don't want you armed. They don't want you questioning authority. Because a man who can feed himself and his family, protect himself and his family, he can't be controlled. They tell you it's for your protection while they strip away your rights. One emergency measure at a time. And then they use their goons to solidify the division that they've created via paid protesters, and that's how they usher in tyranny. That's how they win. And I don't want to see this country divided, but who in their right mind could possibly find common ground with these lunatics who are hell-bent on killing 34-week-old babies and celebrating it as virtue? These people are celebrating political assassinations. They're out of their fucking minds. And I'm supposed to, keep the peace? Look, I'm doing my part to try to keep this nation together and put the focus and the attention on the villains in our state capitals and in D.C. But when you weirdos threaten me and my family, I'm done trying to find common ground. It's an entire top-down orchestration. And if they win, it's not going to be an army at your door. It'll be with signatures on bills of legislation and executive orders, and a population who's too afraid to say no. And somehow, after all that, we're the problem just for saying, leave me the fuck alone. You are not extreme for wanting freedom. You are extreme to those who profit from your obedience. Remember that. The same people calling you dangerous are terrified of men who think for themselves. That's the truth of it. Because the moment that you stop kneeling, they lose control. Stay awake. Stay ungovernable. Stay free. And drop me a like and a share if you feel the same way.